Good morning, dear students. Today in geography, we are going to continue the same chapter, that is physical features of India. Children, in our earlier lectures, we have studied about the Himalayan mountains, the northern plains, and the peninsular plateau. Today, we are going to study about the two physiographic divisions, that is the Indian desert and the coastal plains. Now, the first one is the Indian desert, which is also known as the Thar desert. Children, now what is desert? Desert is a landscape or a region that receives an extremely low amount of precipitation, less than enough to support the growth of most plants. Children, that means desert is not defined by temperature but by the sparse amount of water found in the region, as an area with an annual rainfall of less than 25 centimeters are generally known as desert. The Indian desert is also known as Thar desert, which lies towards the western margin of Aravalli Hills. It is an undulating sandy plains covered with sand dunes. Children, dune is a landform and is a large mass of wind blown sand which is most common in deserted environment. Bracken, a crescent shaped dune, covers large area. Children, bracken is a crescent shaped dune, sand dune, produced by the action of wind predominantly from one direction. This is one of the common type of dunes which occurs in a sandy desert. It has arid climate with low vegetation cover. This region receives very low rainfall, below 150 millimeters per year. Streams appear during the rainy season. Soon after, they disappear into the sand, as they do not have enough water to reach the sea. Children, Luni is the only large river in this region. Children, once again I am repeating the features of Indian desert. Listen it very carefully. It lies towards the western margin of Aravalli Hills. It is an undulating sandy plains covered with sand dunes. This region gets scanty rainfall, which is less than 150 millimeters in a year. Luni is the only large river, but some streams appear during the rainy season. The brackens cover large area, but longitudinal dunes become more prominent near the Indo-Pakistan border. Now children, the next physiographic division, that is the coastal plain. The coastal plain, the peninsular plateau, is bordered by the narrow strips running along the Arabian Sea on the west and the Bay of Bengal on the east, which we call it as a coastal plains. Children, now what is coastal plains? Coastal plains are characterized by an area of a flat, low-lying land that is situated adjacent to a water bodies, often a sea or a ocean. The Indian coastal plains are divided into two: the western coastal plains and the eastern coastal plains. The western coastal plains, sandwiched between Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea. Children, It is a narrow plain which consists of three sections. The river flowing in this region are short and fast flowing. The major westward flowing rivers are Narmada and Tapi. Now, the three sections of western coastal plains are in the northern part of the coast. We call it as a Konkan coast. It lies between Mumbai and Goa. The central stretch is known as Kannad Plains, while the southern stretch is referred as Malabar coast. Malabar coast is relatively broad and consists of lagoons. The eastern coastal plains, it lies between the Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal. It is broader than western coastal plains. It consists of two main sections. In the northern part, we call it as a Northern Sarkar, and in the southern part, it is referred as a Coromandel coast. The rivers flowing in this region are much larger and broader. The major river which made delta here are Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri. Children, once again I am repeating the coastal plains. Listen it very carefully. Peninsular Plateau is bordered by a narrow coastal strip running along the Arabian Sea on the west and the Bay of Bengal on the east, and we call it as a coastal plains. The western plain is narrow and consists of Konkan coast, Kannad plains and Malabar coast. The eastern plains, which lies along the Bay of Bengal, is more wide and level. Its northern part is known as Northern Sarkar and the southern part is known as Coromandel coast. Lake Chilika is the largest saltwater lagoon on the eastern coast. It lies in the state of Orissa to the south of Mahanadi Delta. Children, now I think the Indian desert and coastal plains are clear. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.